I'm at the boat show and I'm on the hunt for the best camping boats under 30 feet. I'm putting these boats head to head and comparing features, comfort, and price. Stick around to see which one of these comes out on top. Alright guys, we got the Quarken 27 cabin. Looks like a pilot house version. Sweet looking boat. So it's got like a side pilot house, so it goes off to the side and you have this walkway. Let's go take a look. Powered by a 300 Yamaha. I like this swim platform back here. Got a towing hook. I'm gonna try to do these fast because I got a lot of boats to look at. Oh, let's take a look. What's this? Oh, a little dive tank storage there. Extra storage. Nice big old bilge. Let's take a look in there. Looks pretty clean. These side cubbies over here. Water fill. EVA foam. Got some big storage over here too. It's kind of hard to get to open it though. Oh, there's your battery storage. I'm assuming that's going to be for your air conditioning, things like that. I love these sliding doors. I'm a big fan of pilot houses, as you guys know. A little seat back here. Oh, look, this opens up. You got your electrical panel over here, and this turns around so you can actually look back and sit. See what we got in here. And some more storage. This whole thing opens up, flips up. I'm only one person, so I'm not gonna be able to do that. I love this sliding door. Well, dual seats at the helm. Side controls, dual Garmin's. Got a bow thruster on this. Guys, it's a 27-foot boat. The sliding window. And man, I love this here. I like that a lot. So down here in the cabin, got a head over here. You have a little sink. So you really can't like shower in here. This is almost like for a weekender boat, you know. But I can sit almost straight up. I'm touching the ceiling here. Got a little sink, a little curtain over here. The berth actually is fairly big. I fit just fine in there. Got a little seat over there. Oh, I missed this over here, a nice little fridge. Yeah, this is a little weekender boat. Doesn't have a shower, but if you needed to wash off, you can use the freshwater shower out there. You have a little step to get off and on. Area here for probably a table. Let's take a look at this. Anchor storage with a ladder, so you can get off and on here. That's why your anchor is off to the side with a windlass. It's a sweet looking boat. I love the forward raking windshield. It's kind of like what we're going to do on the Seacraft, something similar. Let's go look at the price. Curious to know what the fuel numbers are off this guy with a single 300 and what type of numbers you're getting. So your boat show price is $184,900. Cruise on the Quarken 27. The top end of just over 40 miles an hour. That's what I was just talking to the gentleman about. So 184, 27-foot Quarken. I like it. I think it's a sweet looking boat. All right, we got the Seawell 29 with a cabin. So it's got twin 225s, Mercs in off the back. And we got a nice little platform around hugging the motors. Live well back here, a little storage. Sweet little live well. I'm assuming this is access. Yeah, this is your switches. Sweet. That's access to your bilge. Take a look down there. Look at all the access down there. I can't see, guys. So looks like dual fish boxes over here. Yep. Undergunnel storage for your rod. Really big leaning post. It's gonna look a nice cooler here with some drinks, and it's hot today, guys. The sink. It's got a nice toe kick underneath. There's a lot of. That's really convenient. Got these nice little storage. Got your fire extinguisher there. Dual fire extinguishers there. Hey, another fish box. Got these captain's chairs up here that fold down with the nice bolsters. Got the Merc controls. We got a bow thruster up here. It looks like it's got little lights underneath as well. Coming up, let's go up. Big old sunbathe area up in the front with our anchor locker up here. Got a wash down up there as well, so you can wash down your anchor. Got foot controls over there. Up top, you got the radar. Nice hard top with the integrated JL audio speakers, a little storage up there, powder coated T-top. Let's take a look at that cabin, which is what I really want to look at, because this is almost like, this is a walk around, you know. You could still fish off of it though. It's got the high bow rails. Let's take a look at this cabin. So we got AC in here, bench to sit on over here. Got some more switches over there, controls and your AC control over there. Lights up here. Let's take a look at the head. That's a fairly large head. I can stand up completely in here, and there's still space. So 6 foot tall, probably about 6'2" space in here. Got your head and your sink, and I can move around in here. Like I got space. See if I can put this down for you guys. The boat's moving around. I like that they made the steps here so you get some more space. You can store some things here. There's access. Storage there. You put your toilet paper and things like that there. Oh, and then you got the berth. Your electrical panels right here. It's really convenient. You can sit and do whatever you got to do right here. That AC is bumping. This is a fairly, that's a good size berth. I would have to lay the other way. Like if you're sleeping here with 2 people, you're gonna want some more space. And yeah, nice mattress. Yeah, you put a little TV up here if you wanted to, and you're chilling. I like this boat. Let's go check out the price. So 9.5 foot beam, 177 gallon fuel tank, 26 gallon water tank, and you're looking at $229,500. So both show price $229,500. Let's take a little walk around real quick. I like this boat because it's more of like your traditional walk around, and I love those style boats, so I like it. On to the next. All right, guys, so we're here with Jake from Nautical Ventures. Awesome. And this is the Beneteau. What model is this?
This is the Antares 9, brand new for this year. Introduction at Miami Boat Show.
So you guys made some changes. You added this up here, this...
Yep, so this is the sport hardtop that was added. On the previous Antares 9 models, this was a bimini top. So
I remember that, yeah.
We listened to our clients, and they really preferred this option, so they made the change.
It was great, too, because you could all you got to do is slide this back and forth, and
exactly.
it closes up.
Best of both worlds.
Nice.
This one also has the updated 250 horsepower motors on the back to give you some more power.
What are we looking at as far as numbers with this? What are we cruising at? What's top speed for these
Yeah, so top speed on the new 250s, you're going to be nice over 40 knots.
40 knots.
Cruising speed is probably going to be closer to about 25 knots or so.
Yeah.
That'll give you your most optimal fuel range.
Nice. What do we got under here?
So under here we have access to storage and as well as your generator.
Mm-hmm. Can we lift this up to see that, or does that come up?
There is storage.
That's the storage under here, and then this whole thing you'd have to take this up to get underneath. Then what do we have over here on the gunnels? We have more storage stuff over here?
Yep, so this is additional storage under there. You have the drain, and you have your freshwater fill and your waste there.
Okay.
With the solar,
and then I note, are the walk-throughs, this one's thinner than this side, right? So you got more space to walk through on this side.
Yeah, your starboard side is going to be your main walk-around point. However, you have plenty of room on your port side to set your fenders and everything. And great reach room if you want to just reach right out the window on your port side. You can set your fenders.
You have grab rails up top too, or no?
Yeah, so on the side and along on the top of the boat. Actually, yeah.
And then you have here, okay, so this all collapses. Was it a 3-piece sliding door?
Sliding door. Yep, nice and easy there.
All right.
Appliances are hidden under here.
Oh, under here, so this is where your electronics are at?
Yeah, so you'll have fridge.
That's a big fridge, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a big fridge. The size of that thing. I mean, you're spending a couple days on this if you want with no problem.
Absolutely. Perfect weekender / day boat.
And then this is your AC axis and your electro panel?
Yep. All your battery switches, generator. This was moved as well from the previous model.
And with trash and other more storage in here.
Yeah, trash. You got your microwave to your left.
Yeah, you're going to the Bahamas in this thing. You're hanging out for a couple days. Nice little sink.
Absolutely.
This turns into a berth, I'm assuming, as well?
So that goes down. Filler cushion gets added. Turns into an additional berth.
Just flips back and forth. I love the windows that open up on the side as well. That's a sweet touch. And this is great too. You could come on and off the boat with with ease when you're driving. Now, do you guys exclusively do Merc, or can you rig it with whatever you
So
want?
from the factory, you could rig it with whatever you want.
Okay.
For the most part, all of our boats are going to have Mercury motors on them.
Got it. And then electronics, Garmin. Can we add SIMRAD?
Yeah. Up
Whatever
to the customer when they're building it out. This one does have the joystick as well on it. Bow thruster standard on these boats.
So you got a full
Yep,
charger there.
port.
You got your joystick. You have a bow thruster.
Yep.
Air conditioner through here. And there's another nice cool little shade, right?
Yes, sir. Fully opens too.
So is this the one that has dual? So this has dual cabins, right?
Yes, sir.
Holy, how big is this boat overall?
So this is just under 30 feet.
Just under 30 feet, and you got 2 berths. That's incredible. Yeah, look at the size of this. There's tons of space in there.
They do a lot with the space. They really optimize the design.
Yeah, got a little closet there. Yeah, and then a nice head. Look, I could stand up in here. You got access to your electrical panel in here too. Your toilet, and then the berth over here is huge. Another closet over there. I mean, you got a TV. 2 people, 3 people can lay down in here. Your kids can have the bottom over there. Awesome. Brother, what are we looking at as far as price for this boat?
So brand new Antares 9 price is going to be right around $330,000. That is the Miami Boat Show price. So that's a nice discount for you guys.
All right, cool, man. So Jake, thank you very much. I'm going to put his info in the description as well. So Nautical Ventures, Jake, West Palm Beach.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you very much.
So we got a new cabin. This is the Navan C30. Power up to 600, 105 gallons, 33 foot overall, but this is the C30 model. I'm gonna check this out. This one's powered by twin 300 Mercs. Got the nice twin platforms in the back. And the boat looks sharp, to be honest, man. It looks really good. Got some storage back here. Could be finished a little bit better, but these are made in the USA. Got a little, like a transom door here. There's gunnel seats. I'm not gonna open that up. All right, so these gunnel seats fold in, and then this is pretty cool. There's access to that. So you have storage back here. I don't see where there's storage in the bilge, but let's see. You got some big old storage spaces here. Okay, here we go. So you got your batteries, and this is a water heater. Okay, cool. Looks pretty organized. Batteries. And over here, let's check this out. Yeah. There you have your battery charger. Not sure what that is over there, but nice and neat bilge. And you got some speakers under here, your waste access over there, your water access over there. A nice grill. And this whole window comes up and down. You can enclose the pilot house, open it up, get some air. Nice finished hardtop. The rocket launchers. Got another storage back there. You know, I love these pilot house style boats. So you got big gunnel space to walk around on both sides, and you have the sliding door to the pilot house, which is very convenient. I love the look of these pilot house boats. All right, back here you got storage under here. There's a really comfortable seat, a nice table. If you want to have some cocktails, sit out here, cook, bring your food inside. Let's see what's under there. All right, so you have a tank over here, and then your plumbing and things there. Looks like they have a coring material. Yeah, it looks like that's some composite. Your refrigerator there, air conditioning, access there with a sink. Yeah, so that's the blower, the sink right here, and then you got this. So you can flip this back and forth. I don't know how that. Yeah, a little hard, but this is heavy duty. So you can flip this table over, and everybody can sit together. Coming to the helm, this leaning post, footrest there. More access to the bilge down here. More batteries. Some wiring down here. There's your fuses. Okay, right at the helm. Really nice visibility. Love this forward raking windshield. Check this out. I love this whole display up here. It's just like, it's like you're driving a car and you're safe in the pilot house. I love it. Digital controls. Got your joystick over there. Your zip wake trim tab system. And then look at this. I got a phone charger up there. I love this 360 view. These pilot houses are sweet boats, man. You can put AC and you could just chill and go wherever it is you want. A nice layout area up there. And let's go down to the cabin, which is my favorite spot. Okay, so this opens up. Let's check this out. So you got access to your air conditioner there. That's what that is. Okay. So easy, you don't have to take off any hatches. That's interesting. So you have access to your head here. I can't stand up in here. But I can comfortably sit like this. And there is a sunroof in there too. You see that up there. If I needed a shower, you know, this comes off. I can shower sitting down. But even though I can't stand up, I can sit down comfortably and shower if I needed to. And the head, there is plenty of space, but yeah. This style boat doesn't call for a stand-up head. All right, and then under here, oh, look at this. This is some freezer. Interesting. Really nice berth. And it's really stylish. I mean, I'm laying out and I still got room back here. Got your means of egress up there. Got a flat screen. The details make it look really high end. The curtains. Got a track for the curtains. Everything is nice and finished. So these boats are made here in Merritt Island. This is what the gentleman was telling me. Navan. It's a Brunswick company made boat. So they make Sea Ray and things like that. So I'm assuming too you get storage under there as well. Well, let's go take a look at the price. Probably expensive as all hell. Really interesting. $364.9. The base boat starts at $232.70. So this one is, as shown, is $364. So it starts off at $232. I'm curious to see what you get for $232. Navan, check them out. Interesting. Hey, if you're in South Florida and looking to repower your boat, I'm working with the #1 Suzuki repower dealer in the country, Reliable Marine. We have the largest selection of outboards ready to be installed on your boat as soon as you're ready. So call the number below, mention Perfect Fit Boating YouTube channel, and get a quote right now and the best deal on a new Suzuki outboard. All right, we got the 31 Solara SC, 30 foot, 10 inches, beam of 10 foot, fuel capacity 200 gallons, water capacity 41, holding capacity 25, twin Yamaha F300s. If you guys haven't seen, I filmed this boat at last year's Miami Boat Show. Got a lot of feedback off that. This one and the 25, which we're going to take a look at as well. Huge platform back here. You're docking up, you can hold on to here, grab rails. It's got the EVA foam throughout. This whole thing comes back and forth. We got a wash down back here. Got your fuel fill. Huge live well. Big live well tension hinges. This boat is just top notch, man. It's hard to beat this boat for a cabin boat and this size. I've reviewed this boat plenty of times. It's just an awesome boat built up in the Pacific Northwest. Everything's heavy duty. Everything works great. You're gonna see the wiring and stuff is just great on these boats. Plenty of space. Oh, check this out in here. Look at the bilge with the holding tank. The fuel tanks back there. Another area over here. More plumbing over here. Or got a nice jump seat over there. That's cool. Got some switches with courtesy lights. Your rod holders. Water fill. This comes back and forth. Just with this, let's go back here. And another seat that comes out this way. Nice refrigerator. It's a big fridge too. Big fridge. with a freezer. There's also an enclosure that comes on this thing. And I think there's a second fridge. Yeah, I remember there's a wine cooler fridge over here. We have a nice little sink. Storage there. Sink, more storage back here. AC outlet there. Tons of storage in there. This is where you got all your 120 volt panel. It's the back of your fridge, so you have access to all this and your air conditioner over there. Got it. Coming up to the helm, and I love this helm because it's like you're in a cockpit of a plane. So you have dual Yamaha controls. You have your joysticks right here. You got your dual GPS chart plotters. You have your bow thruster, VHF radio. You even have a flat screen over here for you to watch TV. And your co-captain can sit over there. Let's close this up over here. Co-captain here, this opens up. And you can turn this around. Everybody can sit at the table. And we're going to go up to the bow, because this is what I love about this boat. You can actually use the bow, sit up at the bow. You got all this space up here. You have access to your windlass up there. And you also have a ladder that stows away in there. Got more storage here. Storage up there. Not there. Nothing under there. You got more speakers, and you have access to your radio on both. On that side over there, cup holders over there. My favorite part of this boat is the cabin. The cabin is just kick-ass. Couple steps down, and look how much space I got in here to walk around. We're gonna start here at the head. Well, let's take a look at the floor, see what's under here. This is gonna be access to your plumbing. Yeah, there's your sump pump. Okay, I wonder what this is here. More access to your plumbing in there. Bluetooth radio, and here's a head that you can actually stand up in. You're 6 foot and change in here. You got your curtain. I have space for my legs to move around if I want to. Very roomy in here. Got more storage in there. Like I said, look how much space I got in here. So completely enclosed. With access to your wiring. There's a bunch of wires in there. Everything has got a label. And then coming over here to the berth. I'm not all the way to the back and my feet still reach that way. Go that way. For a boat that has a bow riding area, you still have a bunch of space up here. It's very comfortable if you want to spend the weekend on there. You also have a little escape hatch there if you need to. And then you have like the moon roof. So this is one of my favorite boats in this size, and it's very hard to beat. I know it's expensive, but it really has all the amenities and anything that you want in a boat. I mean, this thing is a monster. Let's go check out the price. We're looking at $379,937 for the 31 Solara. It's expensive, but if you're looking for this type of boat, this is it. All right, we're looking at the Solara S250C. So length overall is 31, but that's overall length. It's got an 8.5 foot beam and a fuel capacity of 116 gallons with water capacity of 22 gallons, holding tank of 11 gallons, and the dry weight is 6,200, equipped with a Yamaha F300. So let's take a look. This is more of like your pocket yacht category. So let's check this out. Okay, let's start here at the stern. So this is like a mini version of the 31. I personally love this. It's just like the Cutwater setup, but a little bit with a lot more amenities. So it's a little bit of a higher end. Same hull. So here we have a ladder that folds here. Got this nice area, transom area for you to walk through. Let's start over here. So got a big live well Use it for libel, you can use it for storage. There's even lights here in the cup holders. This, if I remember right, is a grill. Grill here with a sink. Got a nice pull-out seats. Then these gunnel seats are really sweet too because it just transforms the boat. You know, you can have everybody's hanging out. You don't have to have a cooler or anything like that. Just, you don't have to have any extra seating that gets in the way. This is just great right here. Unless somebody wanted to sit up here if they wanted to. Underneath there, this is your battery, and this is for your to run your air conditioner and stuff. But this boat also has shore power. You're gonna see the size of this bilge. Oh, look at this. So there's your fuel tank, real clean. There you can see where the cap and where the liner and the hull meet. Got your bilge pumps. Everything's nice and accessible, and this is what you want. I mean, you could put anything you want in here. You could put a generator in there if you wanted to. You got plenty of space. And then over on this side, you got your water heater, and you have another battery over there. And look, these are all your scuppers that drain overboard. So that comes from there, so your hatches keep everything dry. Alrighty. This is, I'm assuming, for down rigger. Got these doors. I love the doors that are completely glass from top to bottom. And this is a nice feature as well. This is a folding door, so it folds down and then folds again. But what's great about this is that you can sit here. You can sit here and actually sit backwards just like this and see everything. And then this boat is only 25 feet long, really 31 overall, but it's a 25-foot boat. It's got tons of space, right? And then it's got this really nice canopy up here, nice little bimini that's connected to stay dry. I think it has the FLIR camera system, spreader lights. Yeah, let's step into the pilot house. Okay, over to port side, you have your table, dining table. You have this seat that moves back and forth, so your co-captain could sit facing forward. But what's awesome too is check this sleeping area out underneath. A great use of space. You can throw your kids in there. Over here you have your 120 volt panel, and you have your switches there for your batteries. Starboard side, we got your one burner stove. You got a sink. Pretty standard. I mean, this is a great little area to set up some meals. Okay. And then you got yourselves. There's some more access down there. I'm assuming it's going to be for plumbing. I've never looked in there before, to be honest. Let's take a look. Yeah, more plumbing there. You got your water pumps. And then look at the size of this fridge. This is a fridge that you will get. This is the same size fridge. I think it's on the 31. So you get this big of a fridge on the size boat. Okay, and then you got a nice microwave over there. All right, coming up to the helm. You have the bolster that comes down. You can captain this boat standing or sitting. All right, just like the 31, no, obviously not as big, but you still feel very, almost like a cockpit in here. You have your bow thruster, your trim tabs are really accessible here. The throttle, just everything is laid out perfectly. You got your chart plotter right in the center. Your battery chart, look, it's got a battery monitor over there. Super important in a boat like this. You might be, camping overnight, especially that runs lithium batteries to run your AC and stuff like that. So autopilot over here, VHF, and all your switches, Yamaha gauges. And we're gonna go down into the cabin, but up here, got a couple little storage areas. You can put your phone, you can put cups, a little charging port, AC vent over there. All right, coming down to the cabin, there's a little step down, and this is a ton of room for this size boat. You got a little closet up there. These are little lights, light switches. You got windshield wipers over there, windshield wipers. And then you have your head, so let's check out the head. Obviously it's a little smaller than the 31, but for this size boat, it's pretty darn good. So check out the wiring. sitting here right on the toilet, and I can actually stand up. And if I wanted to shower, I can shower standing up. I don't have to sit down. Just take off the head from the sink here, the faucet, and I can shower standing up. It's a little tight, but again, this is a 25-foot boat. It's got its curtain over here too, so you just cover that up. It's this over here. More storage. Your fusion radio. Let me see. No, we have fusion radio over there, and then this berth it's a great size. So even over here, which is shorter, I can lay, and I'm just barely touching the wall. I would have to lay this way, but two people can sleep here comfortable, or you just put your heads down that way. You have access to your anchor up there. You know, a nice TV set up there, and you have two means of egress on both sides. So this is a great boat. I've always liked this boat, always been a fan. And this obviously has a little table there as well. Well, that's the 25 Solara. Let's take a look at the price, and let's see how much this thing costs. So 50 Solara, you're looking at $199,937 for that one. All right, so we looked at the 250C from Solara. Now we're looking at the 250CW. So this is the walk-around model. Overall 29 foot 2 inches, a beam of 8 foot 6, fuel capacity 116, water capacity 26, and a holding tank of 13 gallons, dry weight 6,300 with a Yamaha F300. So very similar to the cabin model with the transom walkthrough. We got a wash down over here as well. So this is more like your center console walk around style. It's almost like a mini 31, to be honest, because it's got the cabin like the 31, but it still has the bow accessibility. And we're going to take a look at that. I'm interested. I haven't seen this one yet, I don't think. So back here you got a little sink. Let's see what this is. Got a big old live well. This thing's massive, massive live well. Like, look at this. It goes all the way up to my armpit. All right. Another massive storage over there. Cup holders back there. And then you have your pull-out seats, just like the cabin model. And if you want to fish, just pull these back up. Pull those up, and you got all this area back here to fish. One thing that I noticed is these brackets here for the sunshade, which is super convenient when you're out at the sandbar. All right, let's take a look here. Starboard side, you got your battery over there. You got a ton of storage. Let's look at the port side. This is gonna have more batteries. Okay, on this side. And then let's look at the big bilge axis over here. Have your fuel tank here. Everything looks like this boat's been winterized. Obviously, it's from the Pacific Northwest. And you have your water tank here as well. Yep. Look at the size of this T-top. T-top hardtop. Look at this thing. All right, bolted down to the floor. Over on this side, you got your shore power over there, and there's a courtesy lights all throughout. So here you have your sine wave inverter. So this boat comes with an inverter. You have a grill. Then you have a little sink area there. You have a pull-out angle cooler down here. And let's go up to the helm. A ton of space to walk through over here. Ton of space. Big refrigerator, another big refrigerator. Okay, let's go to the other side real quick just to see. So here you have there's your electrical panel. And then over here is your tackle storage. And then up at the helm, you have these two seats. These slide forward and back. It's a little bit awkward here because if you're gonna drive, like, this is not really centered, if that makes any sense. So like if I'm gonna drive, I kind of gotta drive over here with one arm like reaching over or stand up, or if I'm sitting on this side, this is how I gotta like reach over, like do this. This is how far back I am. But well, it is what it is. Got your bow thruster, autopilot, Lenco trim tabs, high water alarm. That's cool. We never see these on boats. Your switches, Yamaha gauges, fusion radio. You have your Garmin GPS. And these nice little accents like this are always nice. This is a glass enclosure. So yeah, it's like a true walk around, you know. So all open here, so you get a breeze. And the hardtop is pretty cool. It's got the integrated speakers with the lights, and it's got these two things that stick out over here on both sides. A cool little styling. Cool for styling and whatnot. It's got rails here. Got the tracks for the enclosures as well. And I think these are lights. Not sure what those are, but you got these two ports up here. These are pretty sweet, so you can get a nice breeze going through there. We'll go to the cabin last. Well, let's check this out up here. This is so this is very similar to the 31 in that it's got the bow riding area. So I think this opens up. Yeah, so you got storage there, and then you got more storage. Oh, so you could actually lay out here. So this comes out so you can lay. I'm not gonna mess with it, but yeah, so that's like a little built out storage thing there. Interesting. And you got some space to walk around up here if you wanted to. All right, no storage under there because that goes into the cabin. So yeah, I do have access to your radio over there with the 12 with a USB charger. And you got this table over here. You got your ladder storage. You can stow away your ladder there. And then you have your windlass access over here. All right, let's go. You got rod holders. Some little random rod holders over here, but all right. And then there's another track here, so if you wanted to do the full enclosure, you could. Let's go check out the cabin because I'm curious to see what this looks like. So it does have a head. Interesting. So it does have a head. Yeah, so it has a little head there. And actually, if I wanted to stand up in here, I could. Right? I could stand up here. So that can go. That goes there. Let's take a look at the wiring. Yeah, everything's nice and labeled. Nice and labeled. A little bit of a mess back here. And then here is your shore power and your 120 volt access there. And you get access here to the bilge as well. Over to port side, you have a sink. You got another battery over here. And you got access to wiring there as well. Oh, you have some rod storage up here. Little storage area up there. And then up there you got access to your bow thruster. This is not really for a couple to spend the night in here. One person can lay this way and sleep. So it's kind of like a walk around, but it's kind of like an in-between. You know, two people are not going to be able to sleep in there, but you can put like two kids in here to sleep. Let's check out the price on this one. Solara 250, you're looking at $149,937, just as it comes, as you saw it in the video. So $149. Let's go on to the next. All right, so we're looking at the Crosscabin Axopar 29. This is a new model, the Crosscabin. It's a cool looking boat, definitely different from what I'm used to. It's got twin Mercuries. There's not much info on this boat. There's no real specs on it. They're trying to get people to engage, but we'll talk about the price. He did tell me a price, so yeah, so this whole thing comes up back here. Well, I don't know how that comes up. But off to port side, you got the storage boxes over here. The finish on this boat is really, really top notch. I love the pilot house style. You got rocket launchers here. You got your radar. And I love this door. All right, so back here, you got a nice little sleeping area if you wanted to lay down. Put your kids back there, nice little seating arrangement here. This comes down, and you got a full 360 view. And then here you got some storage under here.
What's under here?
And a little sink down there. And then I got these doors that come side to side. That's what they call it, the Crosscabin. So you got at the helm, you got these really comfortable seats, almost like racing seats. Huge space here to put all the chart plotters that you like, whatever you want. You got all your switches here, bow thruster. You got your trim tabs, your tabs adjustment here. I've never seen a trim system like this one before. All right, you got your VHF, you got some switches down here. And then you got your walkway, your walk through there. I believe this one had the cabin up front as well. Yeah, so this whole thing comes down. All right, it's coming into the cabin down here. Oh, this is a cool little cabin. You toss your kids in here. Got a head down here. You got access to all your switches, to all your fuses and stuff here. And then you got space. This comes down. This comes down and this flips over. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's a sink here. Yep. So you got a sink here in case you needed to use it. But it's nice if you needed to use the head. You could come in here, use the head, and actually have some privacy. And this does have air conditioning as well. So let's come up to the bow here. Boom. Boom. Oh, so there's no storage there on the top. There's just storage underneath. And then you got your windlass up there. And I don't think I talked about this, but you have a full retractable ceiling here. So it's like a sunroof that closes up and down. That closes, opens and closes. So I like this boat. They said the price for this one is $250,000, so $250,000 for this Axopar. Compared to the other boats we've seen, that's right around the range, where very different European style look than the boats we're used to. But let's go on to the next. In my opinion, the best bang for your buck at this show is a Seawell 29. At $229,500, you get twin motors, a stand-up head, a full berth, and a boat built to fish. If budget isn't a concern, the Beneteau Antares 9 at $330,000 is hard to beat, offering 2 staterooms and top-tier comfort. And if you want a great alternative that still delivers on fishing capability and versatility, the Solara 31 is a solid choice. Let me know in the comments which boat you pick. Don't forget to like and subscribe.